Final trigger warning. Anything that you have a trigger for could be talked about in these 3 TikToks. Also, I've been generalizing, not actually generalizing, just saying this group as a whole to make it easier for talking. I left off with the fact that they were picking us off one by one, like all minorities, and doing things very specific to us. So that way, when we retaliate, they do things to try and knock us back down and basically feel like we are powerless, so we don't come to the defense of other people. But the thing is, we've seen them coming against Black people so hard without any real repercussions for what they've done. I mean, it's been like that since the beginning, but you know what I'm saying? Like in the media, it's been so hard here recently, starting since like 2020. And then carrying over even into, like I said, the protests in Tennessee. And then we saw Roe v. Wade being overturned. And then they already mentioned gay marriage, like right after that happened. And now drag queens are becoming illegal. Trans people, it's becoming once again even harder for them to even exist. And see, when Obama was president, we started to see a glimpse of what it could look like to live in a society where people can coexist. Doesn't mean you have to agree with each other's beliefs. Doesn't mean you have to, accept each other's views or anything like that. But accepting the presence of people that were different from you started to become accepted and become a thing. And then Trump became president, and all of that went down the toilet. He fueled our country with hate and division once again. And I'm not saying that we just never had a divide before that, but he definitely pushed it back apart even more than what it was before. And so basically what we have now is the aftermath of people that are straight white men who are afraid of being held accountable or losing power. They have one last little glimpse of hope of, oh, maybe I can stay in power with Trump. And now everything is fighting against them, so they are therefore fighting against us. Again, this is not all straight white men. I know plenty of straight white men who are very liberal, very open-minded, very educated, and very big allies to minorities. I know some minorities that are pick-me's and are against minorities or against other minority groups. But I've said all of that to say this. Now is the time for us to really look out for each other. And I know it's been the time, but now more than ever, it is so important to, 1, know how to pick and choose your battles, but 2, know when to stand up for someone else and not just yourself. Our country is trying to show us that it's not safe for us to speak anymore or to have a voice or to protest. And we need to show them that it doesn't matter whether it's safe or not, we're still going to do it. Do not feel defeated because of what's been happening. Do not forget that this is just a moment. This is just one moment in time, and it is scary and it is dangerous and is detrimental, but we have to stick together. If you are a minority or underrepresented person in any sense, you have a safe place with me, and I love you and I'm here for you, and always feel like you can reach out to me to feel safe.